Good morning, Matthew. Here's another video of some possible stuff for the yard and maybe a few things in the house too. Let's see. One thing here is this bush here can be pretty much cut back down to the ground level. We'll just go ahead and chop that all back. It's pretty much done for the year. Let's see here. Any of this kind of like dead stuff in here, I'll pull back a little bit so you can see what I'm looking at, can be chopped out. Let's see, I think we've got like a bunch of weeds coming up in here, so we can go ahead and pull those out, including these things here. Pretty much anything green growing in here, including like grass. That's not grass, those are bulbs. But this dirt pile here can be spread around too, since that'll help whatever's underneath come up more easily. It was suggested to us that we actually chop this bush back to help it look a little bit more kind of alive. So we could probably take that down to, let's try doing it like knee level. I think that should be good. About knee level, yeah. Let's see. Anything that's coming up in these planters, I think, are weeds, and they could be pulled. So I think these are weeds here. These are weeds. Pretty much everything in here except things that kind of look like bulbs. I think we can leave those. Let's see here. This stuff here can be chopped out, anything that's looking kind of dead. And even this stuff here is getting kind of old, and so we can probably just chop that back down to the ground. It'll come back up. We can take out all these kinds of things here. And these kinds of things. Yeah, we have some of that compost dirt over here. That's pretty good soil. We could take that and spread it around on some of the raised beds. Any raised bed that looks like it could take more soil. We could do that. These might all be fairly good. We're going to try to do something different with the raised beds this year, so they'll have more. So we'll make good use of them. And this area here we won't fill in because we're actually using this for property line marker for Lark's she shed. So no worries about filling that one in. A lot of that compost dirt could be filled in here too. We don't want to crowd in the base of the roses or the trees and the shrubs and stuff, but kind of around them we can totally fill in a lot of that stuff. And this bed over here as well, we could fill in some of that stuff. And the compost pile back around over there, there could even be some kind of like good compost, part way down, especially in the one to the left, which we haven't been using for a while. That could be kind of a good top layer, potentially. Let's see here. I think everything else is looking fairly good. This lavender, we can go ahead and chop that stuff out now, kind of here and pretty much, across the yard. I think things are looking pretty good over here. I'm not sure that these are going to make it, so we could probably just go ahead and compost them. I think they're kind of done. Let's see, everything's looking pretty good over here. Any kind of weeds and stuff coming up in the raised beds, we can pull those out. let's see, there's a few weeds in here, like that one there, which can be pulled out. Maybe one a little further back as well. Let's see. Pretty much anything green growing over here can be pulled. These are looking pretty good. This clematis, I think, is looking pretty good. Okay, these butterfly bushes, we can go ahead and chop them down to, say probably about, I don't know, 9 to 12 inches high, something like that. Just kind of chop out all this big stuff. We can get rid of that. And again, these lavender bushes, we can take out the flowers, the stems pretty much all the way down to where they first meet leaves. Let's see here. That might be pretty close to everything. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Any thing with a lot of dead stuff on it can probably be, some of the dead stuff can be pulled out, sort of thing. Okay, yeah. I think that's all looking pretty good. I'm not sure if this stuff is yours, this water bottle and these gloves. I noticed they've been here. I was thinking they might be yours, but they could belong to someone else too. Okay, I think that's pretty well about it for the outside area. Oh, these planters over here, anything that's coming up in them that doesn't look like a bulb can be pulled out as well. Okay. And then going inside, just going to take you back here. Okay, let's see. One thing is, I'm not sure how well it's going to be visible. I'll turn on this light here too, see if we can get some more light here. So, you can see over here in this room, the paint is kind of peeling back from the wall here. Up there and up there, it's pretty much just in this one corner. This is where we actually hang clothes from these things sometimes, and I think the moisture. So we've learned to turn on the fan, but in the meantime, we're kind of wanting to get that fixed back up. So I don't know if that's something that you might be into doing, but that could definitely use some help. And then the last thing here, I'm just throwing lots of ideas here. Feel free to, of course, say no to any of them. But this sprayer here, when we turn it on, you let go of the button, it kind of keeps spraying. So, I don't know, you seem like you know a lot about these kinds of things. It might be handy. That could also be something that we could use help with if you know how to fix it. There we go. It does turn off eventually, but something must be sticking in there. I'm guessing, I don't know if it just needs some WD-40, or maybe WD-40 isn't what you want to put in water sprayer, but maybe you'll know. Oh, another thing here. This kitchen cabinet door here, you can see, maybe you can't see, let's see. There we go. That is sort of misaligned. I got in here and tried to mess with these hinges and was not able to figure it out. The other thing is that if you close it, it kind of just swings open. We could put one of those magnetic connectors in there, and that's what we may do eventually, but for now we're wanting to see if there's any other kind of solution that can make that go better. So anyway, again, just an idea here. If you have any know-how on that and have time, we could really use some help. Okay, thanks so much, Matthew. Take care. Bye-bye.